Hey everyone, welcome to another segment of Nerd Herders. My name is Rich.
I'm Nick.
Today we're talking about what we've been up to.
Happy November.
Yeah, happy November. It's November 1st. It's no longer hope we're all doing well after Halloween. Hope nobody's too hungover. Hope no one's too tired from all the candy they've been eating.
Now let's get ready for that election.
Oh,
Just come and get out there and vote.
Oh,
do the right thing.
Boy.
Whatever you think the right thing is, just do the right thing.
Yeah, I don't care who you vote for. Just vote and be informed about it. But
I care.
no, vote for whoever you feel is. Vote whoever you think is the best candidate and make sure you're informed about it. But we're not up to that yet. We still got another week for that. What have you been up to recently, Nick?
Yeah. I got a thing.
Okay.
Then I think we have the same thing we're going to talk
Yeah,
about.
we have the same. That's the only thing I have.
Yeah, all right. So, I saw Jack Reacher Never Go Back.
Oh, how is it? I want to see it.
So the sequel to, I think they just called the first one
one's
Reacher.
just Jack Reacher.
Or Jack Reacher. Made good movie, made me want to go back. So the question is, did Never Go Back make me want to never go back? And the answer is, no, it's fine.
Okay.
It's not great. It's good.
Worth going out to see.
Yes, I mean it's a total like entertain, shut your mind off, movie that'll be shown on TNT on Saturday more afternoons for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
Your dad will love this movie. Not just your dad, but all dads would love this movie. I was thinking about it as I was watching it. Like between like this month, the month of October had 3 weeks in a row, The Accountant, Never Go Back, and then Inferno. Like I feel like a million grandfathers out there had a new movie new favorite movie 3 weeks in a row. But it's good. It's fine. I think that I wish Christopher McQuarrie had come back to direct. I think Edward Zwick he's had better days. I think that his glory times, director of glory, is well behind him, and he hasn't made a good movie really in a long time. But it's entertaining overall. Kobe Smulders is really great, really badass. Tom Cruise seems to keep working with unexpected, really great badass women. Between Emily Blunt in Edge of Tomorrow, Rebecca Ferguson in The Last Mission Impossible, and now this. The one major flaw of this movie, compared to the first one, the villain's nowhere near as compelling.
Oh, really?
And then the major flaw is, I won't spoil anywhere where it goes, but there's a whole major plot to this movie. I don't know if I ever saw the trailer in the theater. I don't remember this of it. Is that there is a girl who may or may not be Jack Reacher's kid.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that for the trailer.
And I think that the movie just doesn't the series has not earned the question of that in the way that it's presented. I said the series, and my phone thought I was asking it a question.
As I said, that seems like a third movie plotline.
Yeah, because the thing is, Never Go Back, and I'm up to the 8th book in the Reacher series. There's I think 19 or 20 of them now.
Jeez.
And Never Go Back was like the 16th book or something. It's very late in the series. So you could see by that point, if you all of a sudden as a reader and that character think this guy has a kid that he never knew about, that would mean something. And the second movie, quite frankly, a series that a lot of people did not see the first one. It's kind of crazy.
And that came out a while ago, didn't it?
It's been a few years.
Yeah.
It's just not earned, and they rely way too heavily on it. And the third act, after the action, relies too heavy on it, and I'm just like, you have not earned this, and I don't care. But it's fine. It's worth the watch. Why not?
Speaking of things I don't care about.
Oh, segues.
We both watched the Walking Dead season premiere of season 7.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to just call spoilers here, or do you want to say... I thought it was fine.
You probably watched it, and if you didn't watch it, there's no reason to start now.
Yeah, but so spoilers if you haven't watched the season premiere yet, because I know the second episode's already aired, so we won't. By the time you watch this, what'd you think?
Well, I think I'm a little higher on it overall than you.
Okay.
I saw your comment about you care so little about something.
Yeah,
that you've been
essentially
watching for
my
6
comment
years
was
or
like
whatever.
after 6 years, an episode like this should make me care more. And I think my problem with it isn't the episode itself; it's the way the episode was placed and handled in the series that bothers me more. I think the episode as a whole is fine. I think I'm just how they handled all of the cliffhanger and all this stuff is what bothers me about this show.
Yeah. See, I thought that last season, the last half of last season I really liked it. I thought it was pretty strong. I think that we had talked about even then, I think we did like a season recap, that we thought that Abraham would be the one that would get killed. We thought that it made sense thematically with his character
his arc very much comes to a close. He says his goodbyes. He does all that.
It just made sense for him to die. But I think, and I agree with you, I think that it would have been 100 times more effective for him to die at the end of last season, when all of that is fresh in your mind.
Yep. And
more fulfilling and more meaningful, to the point where I was so convinced that he was going to die over the summer that I forgot about all the reasons why I would have cared. That when I saw him get hit in the head, I was just kind of like, you know what? You weren't on the show that long. You weren't on it from the beginning. I think I would have cared more, but I didn't care. I did care when Glenn died. I did, like I cared when I thought he had died earlier. And I get what you mean.
And that's my problem with it.
I know why that is your problem. I think that it does devalue it, that they kind of did both. They kind of did it twice.
Yeah.
I think in a lot of ways the reason why they did hold it, whether or not they say they've had this plan for a long time.
Yeah.
I know it's
did you watch Talking Dead after?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know it's in the comics. I know he dies that way in the comics. But I really kind of think that part of why they held this was because they were trying to decide if they really could do it. And somewhere along the line they decided, all right, we can lose this character now. It was tough watching him die. I had put out there that I thought we were done with torture.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought that was kind of interesting.
And that has nothing to do with the violence that we saw.
Okay.
Yes, it is very graphic, especially when Glenn dies with his eye half popped out.
Did you read the comics at all, or?
I'm not up to that point. Okay. I read about 80 issues of the series and then I stopped.
Okay.
That happened, I think, in the 100th.
Yeah, it was issue 100, and because I went after this happened, and they were talking about it was issue 100, because they talked about that, and Stephen Young on the Talking Dead was like, went to them and were like, don't give this to anybody else. Like, this is a meaningful thing. I want it to happen to my character if that's how I'm gonna go. And you look at the images from the comics, and it is like spot on.
Yeah,
how they did it.
Yeah, I've seen that, which is cool. No, what my comments about the torture porn thing really didn't have anything to do with that. It was kind of twofold. I think the way that the rest of the episode plays out, where it's just absolutely relentless in its pushing the morbid nature of the character and making everyone just nonstop depressed, taking Rick away and just drilling it into him and making us see the footage of they had said that they had filmed everybody dying so that it couldn't leak who it was, and then to show us everybody dying. And just,
but that's you only see that for like...
No, I know, but it was just like, why do you need to show that? It just didn't need to be shown. Like he had already seen it, and then he's just like visualizing maybe everybody dying.
But see, that's the whole problem that I have with the episode as a whole, is the way, like, it's constructed, like it's very deliberately, it drags out this reveal.
Yeah.
And then it's like it's a reveal that should have happened at the end of last season and not make us wait the summer. And then it's like, oh, who's gonna happen? And you see the first one, and you're like, nope, they're just gonna drag it out and they're gonna show everybody.
Well, really, what they should have done, in my opinion, and I get you want the whole summer of everybody talking about it, but they should have shown Abraham get killed at the end of last season.
I think this
open back up after Daryl punches him in the face, and then he kills Glenn because of that.
Yeah, I honestly think this should have been the season finale. Like, this whole episode, if you move Abraham's death to the end of the last episode, and that's how it ends, and then it's like, oh, you still have the season finale, and you're like, holy shit, what are they going to do for that? And then you kill Glenn, and then you leave them in this, it's just this mean, relentless, depressing episode, and that's how you leave the season. You're like, wow, what are they going to do next? And now you open it with the new chapter. That's the end of that arc, and then you open it with this new one. But to make us wait that long... drag it out in the episode and then take two characters and you're just like, well, you did the Glenn thing. I liked Abraham when I watched him, but I've waited all summer. Now I don't really care that much.
Yeah. The other reason that I wrote that comment, though, was because I saw a lot of people posting on Twitter and Facebook that they didn't watch the show. They don't watch the show, but they watched it just to see who would get killed. And people saying how awesome it was, how violent it was. And I'm just like, if you don't care at all, then, like, why are you watching it?
Yeah.
Like, there are more violent things that you could watch. I just don't understand, like, why we as a society, why you would invest that amount of time just to see some gore. Like, if there's no other reason to watch it, why are you still watching it?
I don't know if they're watching it just to see the gore. I think they were watching it to see who got killed, and then I'm like, wow, that was...
But these are people who don't watch the show.
But they don't watch it. They don't realize that the show has already been violent.
But what does that mean to them?
Just to be part of the internet culture and what everyone's
Asian
talking
guy
about.
And the guy with the weird mustache
and be
that
like,
I don't know anything about. Like, why do you need to do that? That's what I'm saying. Like, why do that?
And then be shitty on the internet and post spoilers and...
Because people are terrible. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just
well, it's
so
like I watched
relentless.
the last episode of Lost and I couldn't give two shits about Lost.
Fair enough.
But I watched it just because everyone talked about it for so many years, and I was like, it's the last episode. I had nothing new. I was like, yeah, I'll see what's the big reveal at the end. What's gonna happen?
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It was just kind of like, I don't know. I don't understand why somebody would do that. Really.
Mm-hmm.
What I hope now moving forward is, I don't know if they go the entire season or the entire half season of just being depressed, like moping around, just getting him supplies and food, like, I have no interest. Like, I get you have to do that for a few episodes, but then they gotta start manning up because I don't want to watch a whole season of that.
No.
At all. We'll see how it goes. My guess is that they'll drag it out, though. I hope they learn their lessons from the whole governor thing. Too much of a thing is never good.
I doubt they... I mean, because they keep doing it. That's the... Every time
we'll see.
I've always gone, man, I hope they learn from this because this didn't work, and then they pull something else that doesn't work. And it's like, just...
We'll see. I hope that from here on... Because I do really like his performance as Negan.
Yeah, I thought the performances all around for this episode were great.
Yeah. There's a lot of reasons to still be watching the show, and there's a lot of reasons to stop watching the show. And I gotta see where
I'm
the balance goes.
I'm constantly fighting that balance of like, why am I still watching? Like, yeah, I even asked myself, like, I don't even know why I'm still watching this show, but I'm gonna come back next week.
Yeah, I mean,
because I've invested this much time at this point. I'm like, well, I might as well.
Yeah, but at some point, there's going to be a tipping point of it gets better again, or it gets so bad that I will eventually drop out. We'll see. But right now, I still feel like I'm definitely going to keep watching it. I did have somebody at work ask me, they're like, I don't watch the show at all. Why is he killing those people? And I was like, have you seen A Bug's Life? He's Hopper. Because that's literally what it is, right? Like, in that movie, he's literally Hopper. Mm-hmm. Like, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
He did something really bad to send a message, and you're going to get me all your supplies, and I'm going to be back at a certain time, and if you don't... And now we need Flick and the circus bugs to come in and help out Rick. That's what's going on.
I imagine that's going to be Ezekiel and whatever the hell goes on there.
Yeah. That's literally what this is right now. It became A Bug's Life. So...
I think that's probably a good place to end this Walking Dead conversation. What did you guys think of the Walking Dead premiere? How's the second episode? Let us know in the comments below, or tweet at us. You can tweet at me. I'm on Twitter at Rich Belson.
I'm at Stonks.
The channel is on Twitter at OABeer_official, and you can find us on Facebook at Facebook.com/overabeer. We're on Instagram at over_a_beer, and of course right here on YouTube.com/overabeer. But that'll wrap things up for today. So until next time, drink up
and butter me up.